Please all stand for the procession.
Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, Member of the Board of Governors, Provost, honoured guests, graduands, family, friends, everyone. Please be seated. I am Adrian Ellison, Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the University of West London. It is my great honour and privilege to welcome you to this very special occasion. This afternoon, through the powers placed upon the University by the Privy Council and by Act of Parliament, we will reward and celebrate the achievements of graduates of the Drama Studio London, the London College of Music, the London School of Film, Media and Design, and our academic partners, the Academy of Music and Sound, Creative Academy, the Met Film School and Screen Space, Nexus Institute of Creative Arts, United Deutsche Pop, and JSA Education Group Limited, by conferring both academic and honorary awards. So I'd like to begin by introducing who we have on the stage this afternoon. And from my immediate left, we have the Provost, Professor Anthony Woodman. We have the Pro-Chancellor, Jennifer Bernard, the Chair of the Board of Governors, Derek Hicks, and President of the Students' Union, Yash Arora. So I would like to now invite the Pro-Chancellor, Jennifer Bernard, to open the ceremony.
Well, what a grand day. And we're hoping that you will all continue to have a grand day out. A very warm welcome from me to Twickenham for all our graduands and our distinguished guests. I have the real privilege of being among the first to congratulate you on the achievement of your qualification and your graduation today from the University of West London. The formal recognition of your years of hard work, determination and staying power. And as importantly, the support of your family, your friends, your employers, and the very dedicated staff from this university and from your education providers. I have been part of the governance of this university for many years. You can see the grey hair. And I am as proud of that today as I was at my very first graduation event. Why? Well, this university continues to welcome, to teach, and to sustain a very diverse student population. Students from all parts of the UK, particularly areas where the social and educational advantages may be few. Students from many countries around the world taking on the additional challenge of adapting to another culture. And students from families like mine with no previous experience of college or university life. We work our socks off, and so do our partners, and our shoes off, in fact, to help you succeed in your discipline and your chosen profession. You will hear shortly from Anthony, our provost, about some of the university's recent achievements, so I'm not going to repeat them now. But be assured you have made an excellent choice to be associated with the University of West London. We will be here throughout your career for more learning and professional development when you have absorbed everything from this one. And if you want to incubate a business, get some mentoring, need some career advice, or just want to meet some really interesting people, then here we are. We have an alumni association, which is free and helps you keep in touch. And your future success helps to assure the reputation of all of us who provide your education and learning. My colleague, the Chancellor, Lawrence Geller, usually offers some advice to our graduates. He's a successful businessman with a background in hospitality. My main career was in health and social care in the public and voluntary sector. He played rugby at national level, including here at Twickenham, actually, while I was doing folk music and street theatre. I promise you I'm not going to sing. Okay, you're all right. We have, however, Lawrence and I both run marathons, so although we're very different, we share, I suppose, firstly, a completely pointless occupation, because they are, but secondly, the ability to just keep putting one foot in front of the other until you get to a successful end. And sometimes your career might feel a bit like that. So, what we would both like to say to you, I think, is be mindful of others as you work, because you might meet people as you're coming up or possibly going down. Be aware of the good you can do and the harm to people and to the planet. Be useful. The world needs people like you who can change things for the better or make us all feel better. And please value yourself for these things as well as for your career. So congratulations for everything you have achieved so far. Please enjoy the rest of this ceremony and your celebrations today. And when you've recovered, come back to your university, your provider, for some more, because you'll always be very, very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. I now invite the Provost, Professor Anthony Woodman, to address the congregation.
Distinguished guests, graduands, honorary graduands, parents, partners, family and friends, I'd also like to extend a very warm welcome on a little chilly afternoon to Twickenham and to the Allianz Stadium for today's graduation ceremony. But I want to start by taking the opportunity to express my sincere congratulations to our graduates on this very special day. Your accomplishments, the fruits of years of hard work and commitment, is a significant achievement. But I think we would all agree it wouldn't be possible to do it alone. And we know that without the support and encouragement of parents, spouses, friends, family, carers, sponsors, and many others, it would be very difficult. And I'm delighted that many of those people who have helped you along the way are proudly sat in the audience today. Now, I've already seen a bit of a flavour about the noise you can make, so I'm going to ask you to make a little bit more noise. But can I ask you to stand up? All graduates, just the graduates, stand up for me. Good. Now, I already saw a little bit of competitive spirit coming in, you know, there before. It was clear, it was clear. This is a competition, but the difference is you are competing together in this room to see whether you are the loudest audience of all of the 2 days of graduations. Now, just to add a bit of pressure, there's a lot of people who think you are going to be the noisiest. But we had nurses and midwives in on the previous one, and I can tell you, if any of you are about to go into the NHS recently, it's not going to be quiet. They were loud. But I reckon you can grab the crown. So what this is about is the best way to show all of these people here and those online just how important they've been to you is you just make as much noise. That's all I'm after. Really, really simple. Cheer, shout, clap, woo. I don't mind what you do. So on the count of 3, let's see how this works. 1, 2, 3. To say that was pretty good, but you see, I'm a scientist and you can't rely on one data point, so I've got to make sure that that wasn't just a fluke. Yeah, you're just clearing your throats a bit, especially as I know you're professionals in this area. So I'm going to say, let's just give it one more time just to check we got the noise level right. 1, 2, 3. You're impressive, I have to say. Thank you. You are the loudest. Please sit down. That was brilliant. I'd also like to express my sincere appreciation to the staff of the university for assisting you on your education and life journey during these defining years, and many of those are sat here or in the audience today. Some of you I may have met at an open day or some other point during the time that you have been either in the university or working with one of our partners. And a lot of time has passed since then, but the one thing that stays true from then and is today is that the partnership you have with the University of West London, with our partner organisations, is forever. And we really can't wait to see the great things that you're going to do. Certainly judging by the noise you can make, I can see you've got the potential to do really good things. So it really is an honour for me to be officially confirming your degrees upon you today. I, like you, have so much pride for the university and what it does. So please do bear with me, just while I give you a few statistics that I think really show what the university has been achieving. And as Jennifer has alluded to, our success is your success, and we can't do it without you working with us. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the National Student Survey. It is an externally conducted survey to judge how well we're looking after our students, and is done by students just before they graduate. And I'm actually delighted that this year it was confirmed the University of West London is the #1 university in London for student experience, 6th in England, and top 10 in the UK. Immensely proud of that. Thank you for being part of that. And I think that does enjoy a really good big round of applause for that achievement. But for me, there are also other elements of that that are important. We've also been acknowledged for being #1 in London and 4th in the UK for student voice. That's our ability to Work with yourselves, listen to what you tell us so we can make changes as the degree goes on. And also the other area is we know life can be tough, studying can be tough, and therefore also being acknowledged as being #1 in London and 4th in the UK for the support we give around mental health and well-being is something I'm extremely proud of. The reason we're able to do a lot of this is great staff, but also the real great work that the Student Union does. And once again, they were acknowledged as being first in London, and for the 6th or 7th year, they've been in the top 4 student unions within the UK. That is a brilliant achievement. I'm delighted that Yash is with us today, and that definitely deserves a big round of applause. But what matters to me is that you have pride in your university and the degree that you are being awarded today. And therefore, I'm also take pride that in the recent Guardian league tables, the University of West London was placed at 30th in the UK. And when you consider the great universities we have in the country, and out of over 150, you can go out there with pride knowing you are in a really strong quality institution. And that really matters to us. Because also we've been adjudged within the Times league tables that we are a top 5 university for teaching quality and student experience. Again, they are 2 things to me that are at the fundamental of giving you that opportunity to succeed, and that's what we're here to do. The other thing we're here to do is also to make a difference to society around us, and the university is renowned for its impactful research. So renowned that 76% of everything that we publish is either world-leading or internationally excellent. But for us, it's about that impact of what that research has. Our real-world research and knowledge exchange. We have colleagues working within the Geller Institute of Aging and Memory who are supporting people living with dementia. We have colleagues in computing, applying AI into medicine, into cardiology, into ophthalmology. We have work going on to tackle inequality through the work of our Ruskin Institute for Social Equality. And we've also been developing guidelines around national safeguarding legislation. And they're just a few examples, but all of them are about making a difference to society, not in a few years, but now to make it a better place. And you are an integrated part of all of that. And we're seeking to go further. We don't want to stop there. We've got a new facility on the Uxbridge Road in Ealing. And here in April, we opened our School of Medicine and Bioscience as a first step towards the University of West London School of Medicine and Dentistry. This has then been joined by the Hellenic Institute for Maritime Studies and the new Digital Futures Lab. All of these are striving to address a simple motto: today's problems, tomorrow's solutions. And that's what the university does, and that's what it does through your degrees and qualifications. And this is part of our promise as part of the strategic plan, aptly named Impact 2028. But also really proud about what we do with our facilities to support all of our students, whether they're with partners or with the university itself. Our new social learning spaces within the library and within the Haven on our St Mary's Road site. We have a new look reception in Paragon, and soon to be joined by a new entrance at St Mary's Road. And a lot of the ability to do this type of investment in making the place feel welcoming and supportive is through work of external donors. And we're indebted to one of our alumni, Pete Townsend, who generously donated a significant sum of money to allow us to restore Vestry Hall, which is one of our older buildings, but absolutely critical to what we're doing in both music and in media, as it's a really good recording studio. And we've also launched the Pete Townsend Studios, which again was funded by him. And this is home to his iconic instruments and synthesizers, so they can be accessed and viewed by the public. But they are already having an immense impact, as we've seen the studio working with Forces veterans as part of a mental health recovery project. And again, shows that impact that we can have. But we also realize that we need to give you a university and a world which is going to be able to use the talents that you have developed. So we're sector leading in decarbonising our sites, and over £5 million has been invested to ensure that that happens, which means that our energy will be carbon neutral within the next 3 years. But for us also, the global reach is important. We go from strength to strength with partnerships in mainland Europe, in India, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong, and newer initiatives in Oman and the Maldives, which join our branch campus in the UAE. But wherever they are in the world, they have that same ethos, bringing the potential of our students and using it for the betterment of society alongside the research we generate. Now, I wrote this, but actually when I look back, I go, wow, you have truly supported us, and I mean that you, our students, wherever you're studying, have supported us in making UWL a globally impactful university. And I'm extremely grateful for how you help us do that. So finally, I have some other words of thanks. Firstly, to the members of the governing body who give their time freely and are totally committed to seeing this university succeed in each and every way. To our chair, Derek Hicks, who took up the role a little over a year ago from Jennifer Bernard, who after serving for 9 years on our board has now become our wonderful Pro-Chancellor. Thank you to both for everything that you do. Secondly is again to mention to our staff, both academic and professional services, who really do create the conditions for being able to allow us to support your success. And also to our apprentice employers, who again give incredible local support to our apprentices that makes such a difference. Third, I would like to thank my colleagues in the senior team at the university, who again have been instrumental in bringing about everything we have achieved. I also would be remiss not to thank our Chancellor, Lawrence Geller, who has done so much for us in many ways, and I know that he loves this institution like no other. But also, you are about to become a member of our Alumni Association, and our alumni and our donors are so important to the university and are so generous in what they give, both in time and money. This year, more than 250 students have benefited from bursaries and scholarships that will help them with their studies. And overall, over 300 donors have given a total of just over £3.5 million to the university. And I'm so grateful to each and every one because of how they are able to transform the students who benefit from that support. So therefore, when you leave today, please don't forget us. As Jennifer has said, we have a thriving alumni association, and you can join at the end of the ceremony or online, whatever works for you. The association has groups within the UK, but also internationally. So with a global network of 115,000 plus UWL graduates in 60 countries around the world, there's always an event somewhere going on for you to be able to engage with. So please, really, really do stay in touch. But ultimately, today is your day. So thanks is very much to yourselves, our graduands. It is you who are deserving a very special mention, because it is you who make this university the special place it is. Without you, we would be nothing. I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. So make the most of the day, and good luck in everything you do. Congratulations.
Thank you, Anthony. Some truly remarkable achievements indeed. So before we start the presentations of awards, I would like to explain how the ceremony will operate. Emma Hands, Director of Drama Studio London, Professor Nicholas Mackay, Director of the London College of Music, and Paul Lonice, Head of the London School of Film, Media and Design, will read the names of those graduates who are receiving awards in alphabetical order. Please show your appreciation of the graduates' achievements by joining us in applauding each student and then at the end of each student group. And we will pause during the proceedings to allow you to clap and cheer. And I think we've worked out already you do that very well. You really can't make too much noise. I mean that. I know that might be a bit risky, but I mean that. But that said, we would ask, please, that you refrain from talking while the ceremony is underway. so that our attention is on all of our graduating students and we give the same respect to our last one as indeed we do to the first. So it now gives me great pleasure to begin the presentation of awards by inviting the Pro-Chancellor and the Provost to receive graduates from Drama Studio London.
So for Drama Studio London, Master of Arts in Professional Acting, Hafsa Abbasi. Donna Bertram. Grace Bora. Adriana Castajon. Georgia Cousins. Annalise Diaz. Billy Gomez. Magdalena Grunwald. James Hardy. Jake Harrison. Anthony Henson. Naz Islam. Ruth Louis. Louisa McDowell. Christian McEwen. Kira McGrath. Selena Patonka Owens. Carla Pausek. Matthias Robertstadt. Thomas Thacker. Roy Vivek Kulkarni. Saskia Chancellor. And William Clark. Pablo Laguna. Albert Anecki. Adam Hashmi. Eliza Horn. Zach Labiad. Lupe Ramos Bianco. Shilpa Varma. Shelton Wong. Now for the Bachelor of Arts in Professional Acting, Angus Atkinson. Mika Boucher-Verrett. Ashton Britton. Sasha Buchanan. Jake Burnett. Lydia Chianieska. Jack Clark. Joshua Crawshaw. Mia Cunningham Stockdale. Elliot Dunbar Fielder. Matilda Harper. Matilda was also the prize winner for the Syed Hamid Prize. Eve Harris. Katie Holroyd. Abby Marie Howe. Amelia Jones. Emma Langmaid. James Lay. Alessandra Michelini Dunn. Francesca Murto. Erin Murphy. Kirsty Pope. And Luke Ralphs. Brittany Schroeder. Georgina Sinclair. Georgina Slade. Findlay Stevens. Eleanor Stock. Isabel Wesley Smith. And Mehmet Yakar.
Thank you, Emma. Now let's have a huge round of applause and a cheer for all of our graduates from Drama Studio London. Thank you. Isn't it great we can all celebrate together in person this afternoon? But I know that there are lots of people joining this celebration online. On the big screen behind me, you can see a selection of the comments that have been coming through social media today. And remember, if you want your message up there, you can use the hashtag UWLgraduation. Now, some of you have shared your congratulatory messages with us beforehand, and I thought I'd just read a few of those out. Short and to the point, 1 degree hotter, maybe not today. You have all made us so proud. Keep shining and keep climbing up the ladder of success. Congratulations to all our graduating students. You are the next generation of musicians, performers, and music industry professionals. Enjoy this special day. And perhaps one of my favorites, the tassel is worth the hassle. So, it is now my great pleasure to invite Jed Welland to present Corder Marshall for the award of Honorary Doctor of Music.
Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, Provost, Governors, honoured guests, ladies, gentlemen, graduates and guests. Today it is my personal privilege to be acknowledging and celebrating the work of Corder Marshall, whose contributions to the music industry have been nothing short of transformative. Corder's career spans many decades, during which he has held numerous influential roles. Before becoming a household name in this music industry, however, Corder was the drummer in his college band, the Thin Men, and he moved to London to find success. After joining another band, Zero One, Corder went to open for acts such as The Cure, U2, Echo and the Bunnymen, Peter Gabriel. And as the current director of the Mushroom Group for the Global Reach, that is, Corder continues to shape the music landscape. His music industry career includes pivotal positions such as head of A&R at RCA Records, founder of the head of Infectious and Contagious Records, head of Warner Music UK, senior vice president of BMG, and managing director of Atlantic Records as well. So just a couple of roles. Throughout his illustrious career, Corder has signed and worked closely with some of the most successful acts in the music industry, including Madonna, Rick Astley, Muse, Green Day, Foals, Gnarls Barkley, Alt J, and Temper Trap. Again, the list can go on here. His ability to identify and nurture talent has not only propelled these artists to stardom, but has also earned him a reputation as a true industry pioneer. Corder's dedication to the music industry is reflected in his numerous accolades. He's a Brit Awards ambassador and used to serve on the board of the British Phonographic Institute and is currently still on the official chart company. His work has contributed to multiple awards for himself and his artists, including 6-time platinum album status in the USA, Mercury Prizes, Brit Awards, Grammys, Independent Label of the Year, and A&R Executive of the Year. Beyond his professional achievements, Korda has shown a keen interest in supporting the next generation of music professionals. And he's done this by visiting our students on several occasions, and is particularly fascinated by our university's own record label, London Noise Records. Today, we honour Korda not just for his professional achievements, but also his enduring impact on the music industry and the passion that comes with it. Pro-Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, Provost, Governors, honoured guests, ladies, gentlemen, graduates and guests, it is my personal honour to present to you Korda Marshall for the award of Honorary Doctor of Music from the University of West London.
Goodness. Thank you so much. Very proud to be here. Thank you, good afternoon. Thank you to the Pro-Chancellor, to the Chair of the Board of Governors, to the Provost, to the Governors, the honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates and guests. And thank you, Jed. It's my honour to be here today and join you on such a momentous occasion. It's a very special memory day, and I remember when a long time ago now, when I got my degree, an arts degree from graduation from the Canterbury College of Art way back in 1978. And I received a Bachelor of Arts degree in architecture. And arts degrees are really, really important and huge achievements. Mine stood me in really good stead in many ways through my whole career. It's always difficult to quantify arts degrees, and the lawyers and the accountants and the businessmen and all the other disbelievers, they do tend to take you more seriously if you know that if they know that you studied at college and you've got an arts degree or a degree to your name. The arts are such an important part of our culture and our lives, especially in these easily digitally connected times, and it's really important that the arts continue to enjoy the gravitas and support of the broader education environment, especially in schools and colleges at the moment, where maths, science and objective quantifiable criteria appear to be grabbing the agenda, and there's a general dismissive of the work of culture and arts. My mum and dad, they met at Canterbury Art College in the 50s, and I remember learning as I was growing up that as a teenager that John Lennon had gone to Art College in Liverpool, and I also learned that Pink Floyd had all gone to Art College and all trained as architects, and they all had arts degrees, and that this had helped them immeasurably in their creative processes of writing songs, of being different, and of being as creative as they could possibly be. That all stemmed from their basis of being at Art College and learning. This is what encouraged me to focus on learning in a creative environment and working so hard to get an arts degree, and then working really hard to get a job as a record label. That was the hard bit. Once I got into the room, I worked closely with talented musicians, with producers, with filmmakers, with actors, with artists, with designers, and with everybody in the entire creative musical chain. It's really, really important to have a broad understanding of the arts. I also want to thank my 90-year-old dad for inspiring me over the years and for being here today. His love and support has been a hugely important influence on my musical career. My amazing wife, Tracy, who's a poet, had a huge support for me, huge support through. I couldn't have done any of this without Tracy. And also to my children, to William, Summer and Molly, who've kept me young and relevant and helped me understand the contemporary charts and the music world and all the new ideas and the new things. And as they were teenagers, it was them that inspired me to sign The Darkness or found Alt J in Truth, and just bringing me as many new things that were happening. And also in terms of the next generation, I want to thank Indigo, who's my 8-year-old grandson, who's here today and constantly amazes me with his ideas and new thoughts. I want to thank Jed, who asked me to come to the college and to lecture here a few times. Over the years, it's been really, I get a lot from coming into these colleges and coming and meeting the students and taking part in the master classes and explaining the real world of business works, how contemporary music industry is, what it exists, how the corporate and the independent world of the industry works, and how the creativity in the films and the videos and how to engage and create success in this extremely competitive, it's a really robust, tough, hard industry to succeed in. So huge rewards and huge results, and it's great fun, but it's not easy. It's great that this college has got its own record label, London Noise Records, which we've all been supportive of in the industry, and it's great that it's got distribution with AWOL and with Sony, and that the students have got a vehicle to get access to create and get their music out to the real world in this digital environment. We couldn't do that. In our day, there were 8 record labels, and if they didn't sign you, you couldn't get released. So it's great that you've got access straight into the market at the moment. This college and Ealing and this college is really, really important in terms of English culture, and as a suburb of West London, particularly in music and in film. Ealing Studios were really, really important in the 30s and 40s, and all the amazing film directors and actors and music and creative people that worked here. And they had a huge impact on the revolution in the 60s and 70s and 80s, and on Creative Britain, PLC, and the arts in general. They were amazing times, and they made hugely successful films, and importantly helped put British industry and film industry and music industry on the map in an international context and awareness all around the globe. The musical alumni of this college, in particular, really had an important, massive impact on the 60s. Eel Pie Island was close from growing up and knowing and hearing about that, and hearing about the gigs and the jazz and everything that was going on that island. All the clubs in Richmond and Chiswick, where bands like the Rolling Stones, the Yardbirds, musicians like Peter Townsend and the Who studied and learnt their trade in this college. Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones came to this college. Queen came to this college. It's an amazing, amazing, important collection of thought and process and work, hard work. And it's really important that the students going forward, that you're ambitious and that you dream big and you follow on your creative ideas, no matter how silly or how stupid or how unrealistic others may think, especially the lawyers and the accountants. If you believe in yourself, follow it through. It's also important that you take risks, big risks. I've taken big risks and they've worked, and sometimes they haven't. You have to work hard, believe in yourself. What I'd like to do really is wish you all good luck in everything you can achieve in your career, and hope that and pray that all your hopes and aspirations from all your hard work come true. Many thanks for listening to me today. If you need anything in the music industry, you can help in any way, please get in touch, and very best in everything you do. I know it's been a long day, it's been a long afternoon for lots, it's been a long 3 years for many, and I hope you have a really great night tonight celebrating. I hope you all get really, really drunk and have a really good party and have a great time in your careers going forward. Many thanks.
Thank you, Corda. Many congratulations. So I would now like to ask Professor Nicholas McKay to continue the presentation of awards by inviting the Pro-Chancellor and the Provost to receive graduates from the London College of Music and our academic partners.
I present for the award of Master of Arts in Advanced Music Technology, Winiak Arora. Jingjing Chen. Sabin Stephen Pavel. Shenjie Sao. And for the award of Master of Music in Composition for Film and Television, Katrine Aziz. Nicolas Valide Bavière. Alice Butterton. And the next recipient is also the winner of the prize winner. He's been awarded the Patricia Evans Composition Award, and that goes to Felix Hirt. Sophia Panagiotopoulou. Robin Anna Patrick. And the next recipient has also been awarded the prize for the Lawrence Llewellyn Scholarship, and that's for Claudia Pearl Gonzalez. Pierre Young. And now, for students from the Masters of Music in Electronic Music Composition, Nirav Mali Daza. Michaela Marie Finn. Ansel Jane. Soo Young Lee. Enrique Sanchez Esperondo. And now for the award of Master of Arts in Music and Performing Arts Education, Yaris Eun Hong Chan. Adekunbi Rekat Kosoka. Mathis Jeffrey. And for the award of Master of Arts in Music Industry Management and Artist Development, Carolina Bonifacio Sotomayor Pizarro. Yi Cheng Chan. Caitlin Lauren Collins. Jin Young Kim. Callum James Motley. And let's just pause there for a moment of applause for all of those who've already progressed. And now for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Music Industry Management and Artist Development, Dawit Gerbrieg. And for the award of Master of Music in Performance, Classical Jazz Popular, Soikot Ranjan Sengupta. Unye Turkineti. And for the award of Master of Arts in Record Production, Charlotte Han. Artemy Vukolov. For the award of Master of Arts in Theatre and Performance Practice, Kidima Margaret Ajayer. Yaru Bao. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Electronic Music Production, James Anthony Bradfield. Chun Yeng Chong. Laura Macchialetti. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Music Management, Joseph Scully Nwachukwu. For the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Music Technology, Connor Adel Bradshaw. And the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Musical Theatre, Henry Dickon. James Dobson. And now for the award of Bachelor of Music in Performance and Recording, Pradeep Tamang. And now for students from the Academy of Music and Sound, for the award of Master of Music in Music and Sound, Stephen Alexander Barkley. And for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Music and Sound, Chelsea Jane Bamford. Wazim Lewis George. Mohammed Amin Sabil. Joshua Shaw. And now for students from Creative Academy, for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Dance, Alison Simpson Price. Malachi Waldrode. And for the award of Bachelor of Arts in Dance, Kiana Samuel. And And now for students from Met Film School. For the award of Master of Arts in Screen Acting, Sabine Maria Chevalier. Samantha Jane Denholm. Jasmine Mitchell. Carlota Pena Jimenez. Mariana Piera de la Saloriada de Souza. Blanca Puque Fernandez Baca. Carolina Wojciechowska. And now for students from Nexus Institute of Creative Arts for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Popular Music and Worship, Jacob Bennett. Karen Bridgman. Jean Crosby. Liberty England. Grace Flack. Megan Gray. Winifred Tobias Schilling. Ross van der Waale. And for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Songwriting, Alice Anderson. Ethan Hesselden. And now for students from United Deutsche Pop for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Electronic Music Production, Dylan John Wetton. Gertz Francis Zemelis. And let's just pause there for a moment of applause for everyone who's processed. Now for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Music Management, Michelle Alemo. Elio Gebhardt. Andrea Loro Gomez. Amelia Heder. Olivia Day Hockley. Teresa John. Louis Lauren Croft. Hannah Marianne Mora. Panka Lila Puska. Christoph Michael Schaller. Kielani Schmidt. Alina Whitman. And for the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Music Technology Specialist, Vincent Bode. Joey Fonche Leonard Sukmel. Kim Malini van Beek.
Thank you, Nicholas. Let's have a huge round of applause and a cheer for all of those graduates. I would now like to invite Paul Lonice to continue the presentation of awards by inviting the Pro-Chancellor and Provost to receive graduates from the London School of Film, Media Design and our academic partners.
Thank you, Adrian. So, for the Doctor of Philosophy in Creative Writing, translation as interlingual adaptation, writing a speculative novel in English and Spanish through creative practice-led research, Isabel Del Rio. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Broadcast and Digital Journalism, Faiza Khan. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in English and Creative Writing, Yiting Nyo. For the Bachelor of Arts in English and Creative Writing, Kamal Asghar. Dorcas Mbombo. For the Bachelor of Arts in English and Film, Leah Josephine Stephanie Thompson. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fashion and Textiles, Dika Kesavan. Katerina Quiero. Karawethan Thuriga Anushka Deamyanthi Pereira. For the Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Promotion and Imaging, Barbara Louise Marquez. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Games Design and Animation, Blossom Monarch. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Interior Design, Rashida Akhtar. Elishiba Amir. For the Diploma of Higher Education in Interior Design, Victoria Iona Kosinska. Anmol Kaur Patel. I think we should give those guys another round of applause. So, for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Media and Communications, Daniels Goldfield. Kyra Hodge. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Photography, Emma Mifa Cardoso. Rhiannon Gilfeather. George Robinson Greaves. From GSA Education Group Limited for the Master of Arts in Fashion Entrepreneurship in Design and Brand Innovation, Madeleine Arabella Atkinson. Goinita Mirabella Brinzan. Sasha Marie Clegg. Robin Lee Green. Casey Lee Louise Horseman. Helena Alice Louise Hunter. Shabina Shazadi Hussain. And Bethany Lara Trott. Let's give those guys another round of applause. Come on. So, from the Met Film School, Master of Arts in Cinematography, Maz Ali. Cassandra Chevret. Jane Pombremont. Chiloka Sachin Guad. Isabella Guerrero Mazzocco. Billy Haig. Shabana Jawab. Siddhant Sakaram Code. Shirani Musana. Brunmei Moore. Tejas Oka. Abhinav Sudeshi Putia Vitsil. Daniel Saita. Josh Schubert. Umang Shrivstava. David Stefanov. Renith Sunil. Kishti Kiran Vispute. And another round of applause, please. So, for the Master of Arts in Directing, Joy Abraham. Abdulaziz Al-Tamimi. Robert Andrews Wood. Tokyo Chia. Thelma Etigwe Ua. Angelus Foulis. Matthew Gilpin. And Orla Harrison. And more applause, please. Jonas Helmerson. Fraser Jordan. Matthew Knight. Carl Lindstrom. Ben Lonergan. Alexandra Luki. Guthrath Minkutanda Pavitra. Hardik Manmo. Katie Moore. Holly Pierce. Shantanu Pisar. Vladimir Polusan. Monica Sakir. Melisande Surel. Ariana Scarpa. Linlito Figueroa. Bayang Tuo. Luak Viate. And for the Master of Arts in Filmmaking and Directing, Grace Edu. And a final round of applause for that cohort, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. I think we can do better than that. Let's have a really big cheer for all of those graduates. That's better. Thank you. Thank you. So you know at UWL we put students first, and our success as a university is only possible thanks to your feedback and the comments that you make that help shape what we do. And our UWL Students' Union play a key role to ensure that your voice has been heard. So here is a short message from some of the students who have represented you as elected officers of England's top students' union.
The day has finally come that you have all been so excited for. Your graduation. Your Students' Union have been there every step of your journey, cheering you on and giving you a helping hand whenever you need it. Being able to celebrate with you today is an absolute honour.
As a second-year student, I wanted to let you know what an inspiration you are to students like me who will be starting our final year of study soon. You show us that it is possible to get to the finish line and that we are so close to achieving our goals. Thank you for all of the feedback you have given on your course to student reps like me across your time at UWL. Your voice has helped to continuously improve your course and make it better for every class that follows after you.
I'm so excited to be graduating with all of you this year. What a long journey it's been, and I couldn't be more grateful to be graduating with the class of 2024. Not only have I been able to study with and get to know so many people in our year, but I have been an SU rep for all of you. I wanted to thank you for trusting me to be your voice and for all the great feedback you have given on your course across your time at UWL. Your feedback has really helped to continually improve the experience for all students now and into the future.
On behalf of the Students' Union, we would love to stay up to date with everything you are doing. You know where to find us. We wish you all the luck in the world, and I know that whatever you do, you will always impress us.
Our fabulous UWL Students' Union. It is now my great pleasure to invite Emma Hands to present Laura Harling for the award of Honorary Doctor of Letters.
Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, Provost, Governors, honoured guests, ladies, gentlemen, graduates and guests. It's with great pleasure that I'm here to introduce to you the British Empire Medal recipient Laura Harling. Her achievements and their recognition is of particular pride because Laura is a graduate of Drama Studio London. Laura was born in Sussex 38 years ago and demonstrated an early fascination with the world of stage and screen by appearing in prominent productions as a child actor for the Royal Shakespeare Company and in film and television productions, playing the young Jane Eyre in the Bronte classic and the young Sophia in the History of Tom Jones. She also appeared in TV classics such as the sitcom My Family and the long-running period drama Gosford Park. In these years, she worked with a host of celebrated actors, such as the great late Maggie Smith and the star of the Harry Potter franchise, Daniel Radcliffe. From this prestigious career start, Laura then embarked on formal training at Drama Studio London in 2009, where I am reliably informed she was a model student. The following years saw Laura embark on an exciting range of opportunities through Shakespeare productions in London, to shows at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and she even got to play an angel at the Royal Opera House, directed by the legendary Katie Mitchell. And this production toured all around the world, including to the Lincoln Center in New York. Laura then started to spread her angel wings a little further, and she co-founded a new theatre company, becoming their artistic director, and the company was called First Draft Theatre, which presented original work and adaptations. Out of this experience came the company which Laura has become most associated with today, the Dot Collective, a company which produces theatre in care environments for those who can no longer travel to theatres. Like most remarkable organisations, this was inspired by a personal story. Laura's grandmother was too ill to attend a performance that she was longing to see her granddaughter perform in. So what was Laura's solution? Let's take the production to Grandma. And so out of this came the Dot Collective, which performs professional theatre in care homes and supports people with dementia. This was the starting point for the creation of some highly imaginative theatre productions, which transport the audience not just through the visual, but through all the senses to help people to connect to the storytelling and make happy connections with their past and the present. It is wonderful to see. This is work which transforms lives in the community and provides the magic of theatre where it's most needed. It is a great honour that Laura continues to work with DSL to extend this opportunity to our local community in Ealing, as well as all the organisations she works with across the country. So I am thrilled that UWL is going to honour Laura Harling today for her special commitment to the betterment of the lives of those in care homes and for those struggling with dementia, using the transformative power of theatre. So Pro-Chancellor, Provost, Governors, honoured guests, ladies, gentlemen, graduates and guests, it's my personal honour to present to you Laura Harling for the award of Doctor of Letters from the University of West London.
Thank you. Make sure it's the right way up. Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, Provost, Governors, honoured guests, everyone, and graduands. It's with warm thanks that I accept this honorary award in front of you all here today. Heartfelt thanks to the University of West London, to Drama Studio London, and to Emma for recognising the work of the Dot Collective, my charity, and understanding the transformative power of live theatre in care. It's an honour, and I feel proud, especially to be here today with all of you. I didn't write this, sorry. Because how amazing that you're going to go out into the industry now, and I hope that some of this will ring true to you and you might go forward in your profession and help out some of those people in care with music, with film, with performance. You all have a platform. So it is an honour, and I feel very proud to be supported by highly regarded, experienced, and emerging industry professionals, because I would like to see theatre in care regarded at the same level as theatre in leading production houses, so that every care community that wants one will get a production with all of the spectacular aesthetics that theatre has to offer, transforming the space into a new, imaginary and immersive world, and creating theatre experiences that are truly accessible. So it's important and essential that those in the arts who find themselves in positions of power or influence, whether a celebrated actor, whether it's a reputable theatre, I've lost my place, so that's a good start, or someone with the opportunity to make a speech, that they raise awareness that theatre in care can play an equal part within our wide-ranging and inclusive industry. Theatre in care not only reduces social isolation, but it provides cognitive stimulation. All theatre does this to a degree, of course, but we in the performing arts have a special responsibility to the health and social care, because we have the platform to share unheard voices and to give life to people's stories, and so to increase awareness. Recently, I told my students about the utter joy that can be found within the care community. Like most, they associate the words dementia and care with challenges, mostly negative. Understandably, due to personal experience perhaps, and the way we have been conditioned over time. But we all know about the challenges. What we need to do is focus on the positives, and yes, there are positives. We have to learn how we can live well with dementia, because one way or another, we have to live with it. And all of us should have the right to live well until the last moments. Believe it or not, the place where I find the most comfort is in the company of those living with dementia and in care. So when my imposter syndrome got in the way of writing this speech, I thought, I know, I'll take my students to a storytelling workshop with a dementia peer group and ask what they think I should say. Sheila, who is 92 and lives in Bermondsey with dementia, said, "The one thing you must know about public speaking is that you have to know your audience and tell them what they want to hear." I said, "Sheila, Do you mean to say that you've just been appeasing me all this time? But that's exactly what I tell my students. Learn about your audience before and throughout the creative process. Start a conversation with them and let your production be an extension of that conversation. Not only did Sheila tell me exactly what I wanted to hear, but she and her peers inform me of what I need to hear in order to learn, develop, and ultimately make change. From start to finish, the room was filled with laughter, conversations, songs, and debates about the best Christmas drink and when is an acceptable time or place to drink it. The students performed extracts from their play and asked for feedback, and Sheila said, "Thank you for taking the time, for coming here to talk to us today, to sing to us, to share your imagination with us. We know we have dementia. We know we are elderly people, and most people seem scared to see us, scared to talk to us, scared maybe to become us. But what they are scared of are just words. Thank you for being brave. Thank you for bringing us joy on this rainy afternoon. I will go home tonight and remember this, and I will tell my granddaughter, and she will remember this and tell others." With joyful tears in both her eyes and my students, there was a mutual thank you, a recognition perhaps that we all need each other. We must take the time to think of the people that we don't or can't see and listen out for their story. Stories make us what we are. We tell them, we live them, and we store them in our memories. They are one of the greatest human assets. What story do you feel needs to be known? How can you use your creativity and practice to tell that story to as many people as possible? For me, it was the voices of those in care and those caring for them, so that maybe one day we won't be so scared of dementia or care or being elderly with dementia in care. Lost my place again because I got passionate about that point. We need to stop thinking about us and them, because we will be them in years to come. And personally, I want to access powerful theatre that transports me to a joyful, magical, and spectacular world. Remember and consider the positives. Be brave, be creative, and together, I truly believe that we can make significant change to all of our futures. Thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you, Laura, and many congratulations indeed. Right, we're on the final straight. Please keep that applause coming for and your attention on our graduates still to cross the stage. And with that, I now invite the Pro-Chancellor and the Provost to continue to receive graduates from the London School of Film, Media and Design and our academic partners.
So, from the Met Film School, the Master of Arts in Post-Production, Chiara Broghi. Charlotte Connor. Jade Diafera. Emiliana Isabel Matas Tinoco. Alberto Uzzini. Rahul Sharda. Rashika Sharma. Aparna Varghese. Alberto Vela. For the Master of Arts in Producing, Lena Atala. Shubham Dalvi. Enza Chiara Ivaso. Shirley Khoury. Edouard Comos. Alexander Leon Rossetti. Mihak Padmashali. Parmenion Rosolis. Mohana Soman. For the Master of Arts in Screenwriting, Yasra Ahmed. Danielle Castro. Catherine Keja DeLong. Michael Egerhofer. Aria Fischer. Helena Franco Francis. And Sarah Gustafsson. And another round of applause. Magdalene Karampasi. Aditi Kahar. Matthew King. Maria Kraveska. Naila Loic dos Santos. Juliette Annabelle McBain. Daria Orlova. Alice Parfumi. Sophie Ryan. Marlene Citra. Sara Sigricia. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Practical Filmmaking, Jack Broderick. Midnight Adams. Connor Burnett. Cheng Che Chang. Bonye Choi. Toby Cole. Joshua Downing. Andrea Hackinson. Lamia Husby. Rebecca Howard. Lilu Herman. Caroline Kirkpatrick. I think we need another round of applause. Casper Joss Mark Whippers. Fraser Littler. Han Luo. Lydia Matvichuk. Satvik Nalapu. Josip Goyevitz. Hassan Queria. Alicia Abjit Ran. Mariana Renito Balthazar Ramos Pinto. Daria Reed. Josh Richardson. Zoe Rossell. Lily Dawson Desmours. Sophia Shukina. Maria Clara Bade. Anna Shakur. Ellis Wainforth. Brandon Wheeler. Joni Jesuri Vong. Diana Chivian. And another round of applause, please. So, for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Screen Acting, Alia Albadour. Poppy Angel. Jack Baker. Esme Baxter. Nora Bachara. Zara Clark. Andrea Daskalu. Anjali Dishyathan. Gabriela Fama Martinez. Amelia Gorechka. Nicholas Grimshaw. Dee Dee Hicks. Rebecca Klanger. Deja Lee. Fleur Ludgrove. Petra Marcus. And Madison Nash.
Let's have a huge round of applause for all of those graduates.
Lisa Rekdal Dibsanez. Zachary Rosenfeld. Ayan Tandon. Sylvie Turner. Sophia Venuto. Sophie West. Georgia Whitehead. Emily Wilson. Anna Maywood. Federico Gradelli. And another round of applause, please, everyone. So from Screen Space, the Met Film School, for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Content, Media and Film Production, Gladson Osarenko. Jessica Willis. From United Deutsche Pop, for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fashion and Textiles, Sinem Barin. Fabian Fuchs. Jose Villegas Skellhausen. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Film and Media Production, Philip Siebler. Vincenzo Trento. Dustin Zenker. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Games Design and Animation, Hannah Does. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Graphic Design, Visual Communication and Illustration, Christian Hochreuter. Philip Jovanovski. Alexander Johanna Seller. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Media Reporter, Amelie Alwyn Leah Hoffman. Benita Fedora is Elizabeth Weil. And another round of applause, please. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Photography, Louis Maximilian Eckere. And again from the Met Film School, Bachelor of Arts Honours in Practical Filmmaking, Ching Leung. Ellen Cook. And Kenya Mask. Frederick Clote. Yugdio. Giorgio Antonio Gelado. And Charlie Trulos. And another round of applause. So, of Bibo Mibaka. and Laura Calzado. Jolene Tan. Shreya Swani. Johan Inge Barnason. Daniel Njoku. Rocco Nanook. And for the Master of Arts in Directing, Elena Muchenyeks. And last but not least, a postgraduate certificate in professional academic practice, Sheridan Robin Steele Humphreys. And that concludes the awards from the London School of Film, Media and Design.
Thank you, Paul. Can we have a huge, big final round of applause and a cheer for all of our graduates this afternoon? Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. Thank you, Provost, too. So, you did it. Your knowledge, your skills, your tenacity, and your dreams have all been rewarded by your hard work. And we are so proud of you and your achievements, and I am privileged to be one of the first to congratulate you. On your first day, do you remember that? In person or by video, we said welcome to a partnership with the University of West London, which will always support you. And we stand by that statement, and today is certainly not the end. We are excited to be continuing the journey with you, whether that is in employment or through further study. UWL will be here to offer advice and support, maybe in helping you to continue to use the library, or seeking information from the careers team, or indeed through you continuing to shape the university as a postgraduate student with us. Whatever direction you take, we look forward to being proud of your future successes. One small way that we're able to see if we are supporting you is through the Graduate Outcomes Survey. And I'm delighted to present just a short video explaining how that survey will measure your graduate employability.
Congratulations, you did it. We're really proud of all you've achieved here at your time at UWL and can't wait to see where your degree takes you next.
UWL graduates work all over the world, so please let us know what you've been up to when you're contacted about the Graduate Outcomes Survey. Graduate Outcomes Survey is a national survey of all higher education graduates, and you'll be invited to take part about 15 months after graduation. You'll be asked about whether you're working, studying, or doing something else.
It's quick and it's easy, and your responses can go a long way to providing useful information and career advice for everyone. So, don't be shy, share your success.
You definitely don't need to be shy this afternoon, I know that, but please do keep in touch. You will always be an important part of the University of West London. So before we finish, I have some good news for you. We will be using the live stream from today to produce individual personalised videos of your big day. This is a gift from us, your university, to you so you can share it with friends and family on social media. We will email the clip, thank you, we will email the clip directly to you. But wait for it, it might take a couple of weeks, so please don't press me after the ceremony saying, where is it? And actually, you can also take advantage of a LinkedIn Learning subscription. Again, another gift from us to you. Now, I have some thank yous to do. So first of all, I would like to take a moment to thank our wonderful British Sign Language interpreter, Sheila. Not only has Sheila signed all of today's ceremonies, but she was here yesterday as well. So give her another round of applause. And as this is the last ceremony of this, our winter 2024 graduations, I also need to thank all of the staff, the student ambassadors, the Twickenham staff, and everyone front of house, behind the scenes, our AV crew, everyone for making this work and making sure we could celebrate your success properly. So please give them all a round of applause too. In drawing this afternoon to a close, I have one final reflection. The qualification you have worked so hard for at the University of West London is an amazingly powerful thing. It has the power to transform your life, the lives of your family and friends, and the lives of people we may never know. So, go and make the world a better place. Congratulations. Pro-Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, Provost, honoured guests, graduates, family, friends, everyone. This brings the ceremony to an end. Please join us for light refreshments in the lock on level 3. The exit are to your left and your right of the stage. If you haven't yet had an opportunity to have your official photo taken, or are waiting to do so with guests joining from the live streaming room, you can do this in the lock before handing back your gown. So now, please stand for the closing fanfare and remain standing while the procession leaves the hall. Thank you.